Every Sunday, the Roy family gathered at the old ancestral house, a warm, yellow-painted cottage nestled between two giant mango trees. It had become a sacred tradition, something that stitched together the busy threads of everyone's lives. Grandma Shanta was always the first to wake up. At 5 a.m. sharp, she'd begin preparing her famous chicken curry and rice pudding. Her gnarled hands worked with graceful efficiency. She believed that food cooked with love could fix anything. And somehow, it often did. By 9 a.m., the family started to arrive. Her son Ranjan, a banker in the city, came with his wife and teenage daughter. Her daughter Reena, a schoolteacher, arrived with her twins, a boy and a girl who always carried comic books and loud voices. Even cousin Bappa, the struggling musician, would drag his old guitar along and hum old Bengali songs on the porch. These Sundays were not perfect. There were arguments over politics, spilled drinks, broken toys, and the occasional shouting over card games. But beneath all that noise was a deep and silent love, like the roots of those old mango trees. One particular Sunday in late October, the air carried a different weight. Grandma was slower on her feet, her voice softer. Ranjan noticed the change, and so did Reena. That day, after lunch, everyone sat together quietly in the garden. The laughter was still there, but there was a new appreciation in their eyes, like they were seeing one another more clearly than before. That evening, as the sun cast golden light across the courtyard, Grandma asked them to take a family photo. It was the only time in years that everyone stood still. The shutter clicked. A moment was frozen. 2 weeks later, Grandma Shanta passed away in her sleep. The next Sunday, the house felt heavier. No smell of curry, no warm greeting at the door, no humming from the kitchen. Ranjan sat quietly in the corner, looking at the empty armchair. Reena flipped through a family album, tears in her eyes. The twins didn't run around, and even Bappa didn't sing. But as the afternoon wore on, something shifted. Ranjan stood up and started cooking, fumbling through Grandma's handwritten recipe book. The children set the table. Bappa found his voice and sang softly. The meal wasn't perfect, but it was full of memories. They decided then to keep the Sunday tradition alive. Not out of habit, but in honor of the woman who had taught them that family wasn't about perfection, it was about presence, food, love, and forgiveness. Years later, the mango trees still shaded the old house. The family had grown bigger, but the photo of that last Sunday hung in the hallway, a reminder of how one day, one meal, and one person could hold a family together forever.